About a week and a half ago, I had a terrible experience out on the river when fishing with Low Hybrid and his wife Smiley. I caught about a 3-pound spot, and when I was lipping that sucker, that thing impaled this finger right here with one of the treble hooks. It was quite a bit bigger hook than this is here. Anyway, some of you had expressed an interest in me making a video about that, and that's what I'm going to try to do today. There is, it's not real complicated. It's just a matter of getting up enough courage to actually execute the removal process. Anyway, what I'm going to do is show you some of the tool, show you the tool that I actually made, and the tool is made out of a piece of pretty heavy-duty cord. That's probably maybe an eighth, a quarter of an inch thick. You can buy that at usually Walmart or somewhere like that. Then I got a piece of PVC pipe that I cut, big enough to put my hands on so I could grab it to snatch with. Anyway, in the ends I drilled 2 holes, put the cord through the hole, and on each end I actually tied a knot. You can see the knot there, so that when you pull it, it'll go back inside, and the other end is the same way. Long enough to get you some good leverage. This is a bread tie that you get off a loaf of bread, and I'll show you in a few minutes what this is exactly, how it's used for. But basically, what we're going to do is I'm going to impale one of these hooks into a simulated finger. I'm not going to really put it in my finger. I'm not that brave. But basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to impale it onto a piece of leather that it's going to look like a finger. And basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the extra treble hooks off. You'll see me the trebles off of the 3 treble hook there, and only have 1 hook, which is going to be in my finger. And then I'm going to put the cord around the hook that's in my finger. And what we're going to do is there's a process that you do to hold that hook at the right angle, and then we're going to snatch it out. I'll show you how easy it is. Anyway, to practice doing this, you can do it on what I've got here is a chamois cloth, which is a piece of leather. That's what I'm going to use in the video. Or you can use a piece of uncooked fried chicken that has a skin on it. I've practiced removing hooks out of that quite a few times before I actually had to do this with my finger. And I wasn't afraid to do it. Low Hybrid he almost turned pale white when we did it, but it didn't. It was embedded all the way to the bone, and it was quite painful while it was in there. But it was only like a pinch when he actually jerked it out and extracted it. I put an antibiotic on it, and I was able to continue fishing for the rest of the day. So I'm going to stop the video now and get set up and show you what we're going to do. Okay, these are the tools that we're going to do the extraction process. Now I'm going to get up here kind of close where you can see this. This is a piece of PVC that I drilled 2 holes in the bottom of it where I ran the cord through. This particular cord here is probably a little over 12 inches long. At the end here you see the bread tie. That bread tie is I'm going to put it on there, and once I get this loop around the treble hook to snatch it out, I'm going to snug that bread tie up where that hook won't go flying across and hit somebody else, or it'll stay on the end of this loop once I jerk it out. One of the most important tools in doing this whole extraction process are these mini bolt cutters. I saw a video probably a couple years ago where a doctor had done this extraction process by the push-through method, where you push the barb through and cut the barb off and then pull it back out. And he also did the snatch method, which I'm going to demonstrate today. This is a pair of mini bolt cutters that I bought at Lowe's for about $10. These things will cut a big treble hook in two with very, very little pressure. and it'll also cut the snap rings. I used this tool when I did the extraction about a week and a half ago. The lure that we're going to use today is it's devil horse right here, and I'm going to actually cut the hooks off of this thing so that you can see how easy it is. The simulated finger is going to be wrapped around a piece of copper pipe that I'm going to use like a finger, and you'll see how easy this comes apart. So anyway, that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to try to get my wife to help me do this because I can't do it by myself. That's one thing that's important. To do this, you need 3 arms, and so you got to have somebody else to help you do it. Anyway, we'll start the process in just a second. Okay, here we are. I've got my wife who's going to be my assistant here. We're going to demonstrate this. As you can see, she has this devil horse embedded in her finger. She tried to lip a fish, and that thing got real feisty, and he hooked it into her hand. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my mini bolt cutters, and I'm going to come over here, and I've got to get this lure off out of the way with these other hooks on it. So what I'm going to do is take these mini bolt cutters, and I'm going to cut that thing off right there. Close your eyes. See how easy that came off of there? Okay, now we've got the treble hook. It's still, you've got the part in our finger, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this barb right here, and I'm going to cut this barb off, get it out of the way. Alright, that's one of them off. See how easy that does? These bolt cutters, man, are worth their weight in gold. Okay, now she still has the, I'm going to move this out of the way. She still has the hook in her finger. Alright? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this extraction tool that I made myself. I'm going to put that loop over there. Sweetheart, kind of hold that so it won't be moving with your finger. Hold this right here. Hold that just where it won't be moving. Don't move because it's going to hurt your finger if that's really in there. So you're just trying to keep that real still while I get this all tied down. I'm going to cinch this as delicately as I can up to where the hook is, so you can see that. I'm going to kind of zoom in here where you can see how that is. Okay, now I'm going to zoom back out just a little bit. Alright, that should be good there. Now, at this point, you can go ahead and move your finger. It will help if the person who's having this done, or either I can do it, you take the shank of this and you hold it down as tight down toward the skin as you can. Alright? And what you do, what we're going to do is snatch this out, but we're going to snatch it out real quick. You can't do it slow. It has to be real quick. So, on the count of 3, I'm going to pull it out. 1, 2. As you can see, I didn't wait till 3. I just pulled it out on 2 because the person that's going to be doing it's going to be anticipating that. As you can see, it pulled it out very easily, and that's exactly what happened to me about a week and a half ago, and it came out just like that. Low Hybrid did a good job. I was his first patient in hook removal. That's referred to as the snatch method, and it was just a pinch is what it felt like. At that time, after the extraction, it's good to let the wound bleed a little bit, and then put an antibiotic on it. So that's it. There's no more to it than that. There's the extracted hook and all the tools. I hope that helps somebody, and it did me when the time comes. Thank you.